The powerful reframe, presenting setbacks as setups, that can completely transform our situation. That's a profound shift in perspective that can be truly life-changing. Let us explore this concept in depth. The power of reframing, from setback to setup. This insight about flipping the script on setbacks is brilliant because it fundamentally changes how we process and respond to challenging experiences. When we label something a setback, we're unconsciously positioning ourselves as victims of circumstance, moving backward from where we want to be. But when we reframe it as a setup, we become active participants in our own story, recognizing that what appears to be an obstacle might actually be positioning us for something greater. The psychology behind the reframe. This shift isn't just semantic, it's neurological. Our brains are wired to look for patterns and meaning, and the language we use literally shapes our neural pathways. When you call something a setup instead of a setback, you're training your mind to look for opportunities, lessons, and potential advantages rather than dwelling on loss or failure. This cognitive reframing activates different parts of your brain, moving you from a reactive, fear-based state to a proactive, solution-focused mindset. Business disappointments as strategic setups. In business, what initially appears as devastating disappointment often becomes the catalyst for breakthrough innovation. Consider how many successful entrepreneurs describe their failures as essential stepping stones. That rejected business proposal might be setting you up to refine your pitch and find a better aligned partner. The client who walked away might be making space for a more profitable relationship. The product launch that flopped could be providing invaluable market research for your next iteration. When a business venture doesn't go as planned, ask yourself, what is this setting me up for? Perhaps it's teaching you resilience, forcing you to develop new skills, or redirecting you toward a more suitable market. Maybe it's building your character, expanding your network through the people you meet while problem solving, or giving you the credibility that comes from having weathered storms. Relationship challenges as emotional setups. Relationship disappointments can be particularly painful, but they're often the most transformative setups of all. A friendship that ends might be making space for more authentic connections. A romantic relationship that doesn't work out could be teaching you about your values, boundaries, and what you truly need in a partner. Professional relationships that sour might be pushing you toward independence or better collaborations. Each relationship challenge is potentially setting you up for greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence, clearer boundaries and communication skills, deeper appreciation for healthy relationships, the strength that comes from learning you can survive disappointment, opportunities to practice forgiveness and letting go, the setup mindset in action. To truly embrace this setup perspective, you need to develop what I call setup vision, the ability to see beyond immediate circumstances to potential future benefits. This doesn't mean being naive or dismissing real pain and challenges. Instead, it means holding space for both the difficulty of the present moment and the possibility of future growth. When facing any disappointment, try asking these questions. What skills is this situation requiring me to develop? What patterns in my life is this highlighting that need attention? Who am I becoming through this experience? What opportunities might emerge from this apparent closing door? How might this redirect me towards something better aligned with my values? The compound effect of setup thinking. The beautiful thing about consistently viewing challenges as setups is that it creates a compound effect. Each time you successfully reframe a setback, you build confidence in your ability to handle future challenges. You develop what psychologists call resilience capital, a deep knowing that you can not only survive difficulties, but transform them into advantages. This mindset also makes you more attractive to opportunities. People are drawn to those who can find possibility in problems, who can maintain optimism without denying reality, and who can turn obstacles into stepping stones. Your setup perspective becomes a magnet for other growth-minded individuals and opportunities. Practical implementation. To make this shift from setback to setup thinking, start small. When you face minor disappointments, a cancelled meeting, a delayed project, a miscommunication, practice immediately asking, what might this be setting me up for? Maybe the cancelled meeting gives you time to prepare better, or the delay allows for a more favorable timing. Keep a setup journal where you document apparent setbacks and later note what positive outcomes emerged. This creates a personal database of evidence that challenges really can be disguised. Opportunities. The bigger picture. This insight touches on something profound about the nature of growth itself. We don't typically grow during comfortable, easy times. We grow when we are stretched, challenged, and forced to develop new capacities. What we call setbacks are often life's way of ensuring we don't stay stuck in patterns that no longer serve us. Every disappointment in business teaches us something about markets, people, or ourselves. Every relationship challenge develops our emotional intelligence and capacity for love. Every apparent failure builds our resilience and creativity. The script flip you're describing from setback to setup isn't just positive thinking. It's a fundamental recognition that life is always moving us toward growth, even when the path looks nothing like what we expected. When we align with this truth, we become partners with life rather than victims of circumstance. Setup perspective is a powerful tool for transformation. It's the difference between being shaped by your experiences and actively shaping your response to them. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated for more inspiring content. You can also leave a comment and share the video so that we could reach and inspire more people. Thank you, and to God be all the glory.